Welcome everybody to my YouTube channel. This is one of my very first videos, and over this last winter I really got intrigued by beekeeping. Watched just about every YouTube video I could find, lots of stuff from Frederick Dunn, lots of stuff from Vino Farms, and ended up building my first bee barn over the winter. And I'm very excited. Thank you to all the content creators that I took ideas from. Some of you I even emailed back and forth with a couple of times. Jim at Vino Farm gave me some great ideas, and I'm off to a great start this spring. Very excited to be into beekeeping. This video is going to show the construction of my bee barn, which is way rougher than anything that anyone else has built, but I'm excited. So as I started to construct this, I was trying to save as much money as possible, so I was using materials that I already had. One of the main components is a plastic pallet. You can see here one of the first pieces that I cut up to build that plastic pallet, or to build the box out of the plastic pallet. This wasn't easy. I wouldn't do it again, but it's how I built my first one for a lot less money than buying all the components. The next piece here, you can see I'm taking some other plastic, using it to join these together. Here is the entire inner box put together. I'm testing it, making sure that frames will fit in there, and then you can see as I get it full of frames, this is set up to be a 10 frame double deep with the Langstroth frames modified like Jim from Vino Farm. Looking in the opening at the edge, and then I did put a screened bottom on the bottom, parts from Home Depot used here. You can see the Coroplast that slides in underneath there to keep that sealed up. The entrance that I started to build, because it is going to be an insulated hive like all the bee barns are, you can start to see the 2-inch polystyrene that I insulated around the whole thing here. Here's a better look of all of it as it starts to get taped together. You can see that there's a taper at the top of that polystyrene to make sure water goes around. I did go ahead and wrap the whole hive in wood, only 1x, but I used tongue and groove 1x pine to wrap it. The idea behind my bee barn is that it's going to have this lid on year round. And the way I'm able to achieve that is that I'm using a Flow Hive super above this, so I don't need to be able to stack supers on. Here's a look at the box for the super that I built. It's got plexiglass on the top. I've got plexiglass windows on the side as well. I'm hoping that this combining Flow Hive and a bee barn will be a new idea that can really work well. It keeps everything insulated. I've got a built-in mouse guard inside the hive, just some steel there. I did do a couple of weird things with the frames to try some new things. One of them is a vertically oriented that, and then here's the typical style that Jim from Vino Farm uses. I was worried about getting them started, so here's a frame that's wired up to use some better comb to get the bees started off a little faster. I don't have any good pictures of that though. Here are my bees starting to go in and out of the entrance, and then a look at that vertically oriented frame. And then after it's built out a little more with capped brood. Thank you guys so much, and subscribe.